Welcome to Craftastrophe. Today we are going to make a picture frame with some buttons and some pretty pink neon paint. All that we need here is our frame and our little bowl to put the paint in, and a little paintbrush, and some tacky glue to go with our buttons that we'll be using today. So first, we're going to prep this, and so it originally came all together, so I undid it, so I have this part here to use for the buttons. And so first, we are going to start out by painting the frame here. Use whatever color you want. In this case, I'm going to use pink, because that's what my buttons kind of match. Pour out a bunch of paint, and then we use our little sponge brush here, and we're going to paint our wood frame here. We might have to do a second coat, that's fine too. Just kind of get as much paint as you can on here before it dries up. And the pink is a little on the light side for the wood finish here, so we'll probably definitely have to do a second coat. So we're gonna paint until we have it completely done here. Okay, we got all those edges done. So now we're gonna paint the little inside part here, little frame area. Make it consistent. And if you see any empty spots, just paint over it, fill it in. Okay, so we got our first set of paint here. So while we will let that dry, we're going to also paint the little rectangle here so that we can use that for later. Just put that aside, and then we're going to paint this part here. You can do the same color or a different color. I'm just gonna do the same color, keep it all even. You have contrasting colors just to make it look different. And now we're going to wait and let this dry. And once this is dry, we can do the button part. Okay, so we let this dry long enough that we can now do the next part here. Okay, so first we're going to figure out how we want to make this. We want to get it started. So we're just kind of put them where we want to put them. And whatever colors you want to use. And it looks like they come in different sizes. So I'm going to try and use the same size but different colors. Just kind of have to think about how you want to do it and what you want it to look like. And go from there and do whatever your heart desires. So that is why you want to look at it first and organize it to how you want to do it before you start gluing it together. Okay, so here's our heart. So this is what we have so far. And now I'm going to glue it with my little tacky glue here. You take the glue. We do have to cut off the top if you haven't have it cut already. Brand new. Okay, nice and fresh and open. So now we're going to take our buttons. We're gonna put some glue on them. And the glue will dry clear, so you don't have to worry about that. You just wanna put your glue on it. Do it on the back side, and then put it on where you wanna put it. Just like that. And we're gonna do each one, and it's a slow process since you have to do one at a time. So we're just gonna do each one of these, put some glue on it, and then smash it down, make it so it sticks. And like I said, your glue is gonna come out of here, but it will clear when it's done, when it's dry. And you can move it around if you need to, so before it dries completely, you can just move it around until you like it how it is to make it look like a heart. So we're about halfway done here. I started from the bottom. You can start from the top or wherever you want to go from. But basically all that you do is just glue your heart-shaped thing on here. And after we're done gluing that, I'll show you how to finish your product. We've got the heart-shaped buttons glued together. So now it just needs to dry. So we just have to be careful with what we're doing the rest of. So you're going to put your creation back into here, and so you want to be careful to not mess up your creation though. So you're gonna carefully put that back in there, just like that, and then you're gonna just put your tabbies back in so that it doesn't fall off. And so this is very pink and has your creation in there. So now what I would suggest is to use more buttons, and I'm going to use some bigger ones. And I'm going to glue some bigger buttons around the edge here to make it look pretty. So we still have our glue, and we have some bigger heart-shaped buttons, and you can do whatever size or color or whatever you want. And this would also be a good craft for other holidays too. So like 4th of July or St. Patrick's Day, and just get like green ones or red, white, and blue. And you can make little fireworks out of them. That would be cool too. So basically we just be creative and glue our buttons on wherever we want them. Okay, so I put 4 buttons on there. Now I'm gonna put a few more, make them look kind of confetti-ish. So you can be creative however you want with this. Just figure out what you want and go for it. And I like to be symmetrical, so I like to do like 2 of the same side, 2 on each side, but you can do it however you want, whatever makes it look good for you. Okay, so we pretty much have this almost completed. And put a few more up on the top and a few on the bottom here. And we will have our wonderful framed heart picture. The product has been finished, and now we just have to wait for it to dry, and then you can hang it up somewhere or just have it sitting out for someone to look at. So here is the wonderful framed heart craft that we've made today with buttons. And I hope you enjoyed, and please like and comment below and give me some feedback of certain videos that you think I should do, certain crafts. And thanks for watching, and see ya next time.